Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into, well, one of the biggest challenges facing organizations right now, hiring top talent.
It's a tough market out there.
Absolutely. It's a brutally competitive landscape. I mean, think about it. An estimated 7 million job listings flood online job boards every single month.
Wow, 7 million.
Yeah, it's a crowded field for employers. Makes it incredibly tough to cut through all that noise and, capture the attention of the best candidates.
Definitely.
So our mission for this deep dive is to unpack the strategies for crafting an exceptional job posting, one that actually does cut through.
Right.
Think of this as your shortcut to really revolutionizing your recruitment marketing campaign.
And this isn't just like putting a job description out there. It's really about strategic communication. For you, the listener, understanding these data-driven hiring strategies and expert tips is absolutely vital. It's how you distinguish your organization from the masses.
Yeah.
It's about building your employer brand from the very first word, really setting you on the path to unparalleled hiring success.
So let's peel back the layers here. The foundation, right? The absolute cornerstone of any winning job posting has to be a truly compelling job description.
Yeah.
Beyond just a list of duties, what goes into making it genuinely captivating?
It's definitely more than just a bulleted list. Think of your job description not just as duties, but as a compelling narrative.
A narrative, okay.
Yeah, like a preview of the career transformation awaiting a candidate, not just a job.
Like that frame.
Every responsibility you list should kind of implicitly answer the candidate's "what's in it for me" question. Start with straightforward, accessible language, get to the heart of the role, primary responsibilities, necessary skills, desired experience. Make it easy for someone to quickly envision themselves in the day-to-day.
That makes sense. A narrative. But okay, beyond those essentials, how do you make it uniquely your organization's? How do you stop it from sounding like, just another generic job listing?
This is where you really showcase the distinct advantages. Your organization, the specific role itself.
Okay.
Emphasize aspects like your company culture, what's it really like to work there, the potential for growth, any enticing benefits or perks you offer. And it's also crucial, I think, to proactively address any possible concerns or challenges candidates might face. Show some transparency.
That builds trust.
Exactly. And really underscore your dedication to their professional growth and, maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It builds that trust right from the outset.
Right, that transparency. And on that note, something I've seen make a huge difference, but often gets overlooked, is the critical importance of inclusivity and diversity in the language you use. We often talk about avoiding jargon, sure, but what's the deeper implication? Like choosing gender-neutral words or explaining acronyms.
That's such a crucial point. It's not just about avoiding silly jargon like rockstar ninja.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing that every single word you choose acts as a kind of gatekeeper.
A gatekeeper.
Yeah. By consciously using gender-neutral language, explaining those company-specific acronyms, you're not just being nice, you're literally expanding your potential talent market by sort of de-biasing your first impression.
That makes sense. It widens the net.
Totally. And employer branding isn't just your logo, it's the collective perception of your organization as a place to work. Every interaction, from your career page to this job posting, shapes that perception.
Right.
It influences not just who applies, but also their initial engagement and, down the line, their long-term retention.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Okay, so once your description is really dialed in, how do you get someone to even click on it? Amidst those millions of other listings.
Yeah, the headache.
That's where your headline becomes mission critical. What makes a truly powerful, eye-catching headline?
Okay, first off, it needs to be clear and concise. Use straightforward language. Convey the essence of the role. Keep it brief. The goal is for job seekers to quickly identify if the position aligns with their goals, their expertise. They're often scanning hundreds of headlines, very quickly.
So little time to grab them. And how do you highlight those key selling points in the headline? You've got such limited space.
Yeah, you have to incorporate unique aspects, things about the role or your organization that will immediately resonate.
Like what?
Well, maybe emphasizing clear opportunities for growth, highlighting a dynamic work environment, perhaps with a specific example, or signaling a mission-driven company culture right there in the title, something that makes them pause.
That brings up a fascinating point.
Yeah.
How does using action-oriented language, compelling phrases in a headline, how does that inspire candidates to actually envision themselves in the position? and motivate them to learn more. It's almost like a mini story.
Exactly. Action verbs, active phrases, they don't just describe, they invite.
Invite.
They encourage candidates to project themselves into that role, making the opportunity feel immediate and exciting. So instead of just seeking project manager, maybe something like lead transformative projects or drive innovation in your industry.
Right, much more active.
Yeah, it's about sparking that initial emotional connection and telling a tiny story of their future success.
Okay, so you've hooked them. Compelling headline, great description. The next challenge, ensuring the right candidates actually find your posting in that digital sea.
Searchability, yeah.
This is where utilizing keywords and phrases comes in.
Hmm.
How do we research those effectively, especially for an audience listening to this who might already know the basics?
Right. So this is where you need to go beyond just the obvious job title. You need to identify not just the common terms in your industry, but also the problems candidates are trying to solve when they search.
Ah, the problems. Interesting.
Yeah, like Python developer is an obvious keyword, sure. But maybe automate data reports or build scalable web applications, those could reveal deeper intent. And that helps you craft more targeted descriptions that speak to their aspirations, not just their current skills. Tools like the Google Trends API.
Which lets programs access Google Trends data directly.
Exactly, for automated analysis. And keyword planners are incredibly helpful here for pinpointing those popular search terms.
So once you've got those potent keywords, how do you integrate them naturally without making it sound forced, like you're just stuffing keywords in?
Yeah, keyword stuffing is bad. The key is seamless integration into the job description, the headline, the responsibilities section.
Okay.
Aim for a natural flow that maintains readability. Focus on accurate job titles that candidates are actually likely to search for. And make sure you explicitly highlight key skills and qualifications, but within the natural language of the post.
And we shouldn't forget location-based keywords, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're looking for local talent or specifying remote regions.
Oh, couldn't agree more. New York City or remote US, those can make a huge difference in filtering. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, optimizing a job posting with relevant keywords significantly enhances the candidate experience.
How so?
Well, it just makes it easier for qualified applicants to find your opportunity in the first place. That improves your talent pipeline and critically can reduce your time to hire.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, next up. Highlighting core responsibilities and qualifications.
Yeah.
This is vital for attracting genuinely suitable candidates, not just anyone. What's the best approach here? Clear, but still compelling.
Focus on listing the most critical tasks and expectations, usually like the top 5 to 7.
Only 5 to 7.
Yeah. It provides a clear snapshot of what the position truly entails. Allows candidates to quickly gauge if their skills and experience align without getting lost in a huge laundry list.
Okay. And for qualifications, is it just a bulleted list of everything you might want, like a wish list?
No, not at all. You need to specify the essential qualifications. Clearly outline the necessary skills, education, experience. Be explicit. It helps potential applicants assess their suitability, their compatibility. The goal is to filter effectively, not to overwhelm or scare people off unnecessarily.
And speaking of lists, I assume readability is just paramount here. We've all seen those dense blocks of text that make your eyes glaze over.
Oh, absolutely. For responsibilities and qualifications, always format them using bullet points or numbered lists. It significantly improves readability.
Makes it scannable.
Exactly. Makes it easy for candidates to quickly grasp the core aspects. Remember, candidates scan, they don't read novels when they're job hunting.
Good point. Is there room for flexibility, though? Or are these hard and fast requirements like you must meet 100%?
Well, while outlining key qualifications is important, you should also consider showcasing your organization's willingness to accommodate. Maybe candidates possess transferable skills, or they're really eager to learn and grow within the role.
So signaling some flexibility.
Yeah. Highlighting this directly impacts the quality of hire because it opens you up to a broader, potentially more adaptable talent pool, especially for roles where certain skills are, learnable on the job.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, shifting gears a bit. In today's competitive job market, articulating benefits and perks. This can make all the difference.
Huge difference.
Here's where it gets really interesting because everyone says competitive salary. How do you make your offering truly stand out beyond that?
You differentiate by emphasizing the unique, maybe even unconventional perks first.
Okay.
Things like flexible work arrangements and be specific, professional development opportunities that are actually impactful, or a thriving company culture that actively supports well-being and growth.
So don't just say flexible hours.
Right. Describe how that flexibility translates to better work-life integration for your team.
Got it. And what about the more standard benefits? Health insurance, retirement plans, are those still important to detail, even if they're common?
Yes, absolutely. You still need to clearly outline those competitive standard benefits. Healthcare, retirement plans, paid time off.
Why, if they're standard?
Because this information helps prospective candidates evaluate the comprehensive value of your organization's offerings. Even if they're standard, candidates want to know the specifics. Is the healthcare plan good? How much PTO? Details matter.
What's fascinating here, I think, is how you can appeal to a candidate's values through your benefits. Like your example, if you're targeting environmentally conscious candidates, maybe emphasize your company's sustainability initiatives.
Exactly. It's about moving beyond just a checklist of features and speaking to the human value proposition, what matters to them.
So how do you make these benefits truly resonate?
Instead of just listing, use storytelling. Weave the benefits and perks into a narrative.
Back to the narrative idea.
Yeah. Illustrate the positive impact they can have on employees' lives. Maybe it's not just professional development, but access to an annual learning stipend to pursue certifications that align with your career goals.
More specific, more personal.
Exactly. Emphasize clear career growth opportunities. Highlight the possibility of hybrid work models. Appeal to a wider range of candidates who value those options and want a clear path forward.
Okay, makes sense. Lastly, establishing a sense of urgency. This seems key to encouraging prompt responses, right? You want to secure top talent before they look elsewhere. How do you do that without sounding desperate?
Good question. First, if it's applicable, set a clear deadline for applications.
Okay.
This signals to candidates they need to act promptly and that you have a structured process. It shows you're serious.
Right.
Second, highlight timely opportunities. Emphasize immediate projects or initiatives the successful candidate will jump into.
Make it exciting.
Yeah. Showcase the dynamic nature of the role. Make it feel like they'll hit the ground running on something important and exciting.
This raises an interesting question, though. How does creating a sense of exclusivity work? Conveying that the position is unique, limited availability. Does that encourage candidates not to delay? Feels a bit like a psychological trigger.
It absolutely is. It creates that fear of missing out or FOMO.
Right, FOMO.
When candidates perceive an opportunity as rare, highly desirable, or maybe that you're only hiring one person for this specific impactful role, they're just more likely to take immediate action. And you reinforce this power by using action-oriented language throughout the entire posting, continuously prompting them to envision themselves in the role and apply now.
So phrases like,
don't miss this chance to, or join us as we embark on, they can be really powerful in creating that nudge.
Okay. So beyond the posting itself, the words on the page, how do you market your opportunity to a wider pool? Social media outreach seems huge here.
It's incredibly powerful.
How do you choose the right platforms and really make your content stand out there?
Well, you need to focus. Focus on the social media channels that are popular among your target audience and relevant to your industry, not just the biggest platforms blindly.
So tailor it.
Exactly. For professional networking, job opportunities, yeah, LinkedIn is an excellent choice, obviously. But don't overlook industry-specific forums, maybe even platforms like Instagram for visual storytelling, depending on the role and company culture.
Instagram for jobs. Interesting.
Yeah. For certain creative or culture-focused roles, absolutely. Once you've picked the platform, create eye-catching visuals and concise copy. Highlight the role's most appealing aspects.
Get them to stop scrolling.
Precisely. The goal is to encourage users to share and engage with your posts, expanding your reach organically, and always utilize relevant hashtags and keywords in your social media posts to improve discoverability.
And the significant impact of employee advocacy here. I mean, it cannot be overstated.
Oh, totally.
I've seen companies transform their talent pipeline just by encouraging their current employees to share the job posting within their own networks.
It's so authentic.
It really is. It's such an authentic way to reach a broader audience, and it truly builds talent communities around your brand.
It's authentic because, well, people trust their connections far more than they trust a corporate ad, right?
Yeah.
Your employees become your best recruiters and storytellers. It's also about fostering a culture where employees feel proud enough to champion their workplace.
Great point. Okay, finally, let's talk about the tech. Indispensable recruitment technology. Applicant tracking systems. ATS.
The ATS.
So what does this all mean for streamlining the hiring process? And maybe what are some nuances a well-informed listener should know about how they actually work behind the scenes?
Right. An ATS offers incredible efficiency, first and foremost. It provides organized candidate management.
Like a database?
Exactly. Consolidating all applicant data in one easy-to-navigate platform makes review much more streamlined, leads to better decision-making. It also provides improved communication tools.
Keeping candidates in the loop.
Yeah, facilitating seamless interaction throughout their recruitment journey, keeping them engaged, which is so important.
Definitely.
And ATS also fosters team collaboration, offers a shared space for hiring teams to exchange feedback, insights. Crucial for modern, often distributed teams.
Yeah, avoids things falling through the cracks.
Right. And it allows for customizable workflows, adapting to your organization's specific recruitment process. Plus, crucially, it provides insightful analytics, valuable data to assess your strategies and refine future efforts. Shows you what's working, what's not.
And you mentioned AI earlier. Many modern solutions incorporate AI-powered recruitment tools. How does that truly optimize the process beyond just speed and efficiency? What's the catch or the benefit?
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting. So while traditional ATS systems offer that great efficiency, they're often built primarily on keyword recognition.
Okay.
Which means a perfectly qualified candidate's resume could potentially be overlooked if your job posting doesn't use the exact terms they used on their resume, or if your ATS struggles with synonyms or context.
So you could miss good people.
Potentially, yeah. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Optimizing for an ATS isn't just about stuffing keywords. It's about understanding how candidates actually phrase their experience and ensuring that aligns with your posting language.
Right.
Modern AI tools, however, can go beyond simple keyword matching. They can analyze broader context, understand intent, maybe even assess soft skills based on resume phrasing.
Really? Soft skills?
Some claim to, yeah. It helps with initial screening, presenting you with a more refined pool of candidates. It saves significant time in manual review and potentially can help reduce human bias in that first pass.
Fascinating. Okay, let's recap some of the most critical takeaways for you, the listener, to put into action right away.
Let's do it.
A truly compelling job posting needs, first, a clear job title, then an engaging, narrative-driven summary, detailed responsibilities focused on impact, clearly defined essential qualifications, authentic highlights of your company culture, transparent benefits and perks, including salary if possible, and a strong call to action.
And keywords.
Right. Crucially, it must include relevant keywords that anticipate candidate search intent and be transparent about expectations.
And to make your job ad truly stand out from the crowd, use action-oriented, benefit-driven language, especially in the headline. Make candidates envision themselves in the role.
Okay.
Emphasize your company's unique selling points, its mission, genuine flexibility, clear growth opportunities, and always avoid vague or generic wording that could apply anywhere.
Get specific.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of compelling visuals and strategic social sharing to increase visibility way beyond just the traditional job boards.
Good tips. For the best keywords to include, focus on those job-specific titles, technical skills, relevant certifications, even the tools candidates use daily, like project management software, Python, customer success platforms.
But don't forget the soft skills, and importantly, the problems the role actually solves.
Right, the why.
Yeah. Leverage tools like Google Keyword Planner or LinkedIn's job posting suggestions to refine your choices. Look beyond just the obvious terms.
And what about length? Ideal length for maximum engagement.
Generally, aim for around 300 to 600 words. Keep it concise, scannable with bullet points, focused on what matters most to candidates. Role expectations, team structure, clear growth paths, minimize the fluff.
Good range. And the big one, salary and benefits. How important is transparency here?
Oh, it is absolutely vital. Listings with transparent salary ranges receive significantly more applications. Fact.
Or applications, okay.
And crucially, they often rank higher on platforms like Indeed and LinkedIn, giving you a built-in competitive edge.
Algorithm boost.
Pretty much. And highlighting benefits like comprehensive health care, generous PTO, genuine remote or hybrid flexibility, these can significantly boost engagement and attract candidates who prioritize work-life balance and well-being.
So it's worth spelling out.
Definitely. Combining all these strategies, really, it provides a crucial competitive advantage in securing top talent in today's market. It's not just one thing, it's the whole package.
So there you have it. The art and maybe science of crafting a winning job posting. It's far more than just writing a list of duties, isn't it?
Much more.
It's about strategic communication, leveraging modern technology effectively, and truly understanding what makes a role appealing to today's top professionals.
Yeah.
It's about building a bridge, like you said, not just posting a sign.
Exactly. And here's maybe a provocative thought for you to consider as we wrap up. A winning job posting isn't just about filling a vacancy quickly. It's the very first and maybe most critical impression of your employer brand. So how might investing in the quality of your job postings influence not just who you hire right now, but how long they stay, how engaged they become, and ultimately how they speak about your company for years to come?
That's a powerful thought, the long-term ripple effect. So take a moment, maybe reflect on the job postings you've seen recently, or perhaps even ones you've written.
Yeah.
Think about how these insights can transform your approach moving forward. Make every single job opening an opportunity to truly attract the best fit for your team.